Happy Saturday! We're coming to you from the National Association of Realtors Conference in downtown Boston. Janice and
Ahmed
Montalvo with Living in Lenawee Realty. And we just wanted to give you some insight into how our first day went. So we kicked off the morning listening to Terry Watson, who's always like a great motivational speaker, great sales trainer, always gives you lots of tidbits, which are always helpful. You know, you always have to keep in the back of your mind. From there, we listened to the National Association of Realtors economic forecast. And it's interesting because they do predict we'll see 2 increases in interest rates in 2019, which we kind of are anticipating, although they originally thought we'd see 3. They're now thinking 2. They talked a lot about where we're at in the market. We did see a slowdown in September, but you know what? Our market is still so much better than we've been in the past. So we're excited to see that continue. So he feels like we're in a good place in real estate. You know, we are a roller coaster. So there, you know, every market is independent. It's like the average temperature in the United States certainly isn't what it is in Tecumseh, Adrian, Hudson, and Morenci. So those were kind of a great way that I started off the morning, or we started off the morning. And then what was your first class, Ed?
So my first session was our use of one of our realtor apps. It's called RPR. It's actually brought to us through the National Association of Realtors. And basically what they talked about was how we can better respond to our clients, respond more quickly, and doing buyer reports, seller reports. We can do neighborhood demographic reports. And if someone called and wanted a quick market analysis, we would be able to do that off our mobile device, our phones, and get that to them real quick. So
exactly. And it's not about it, you know, we all have the same technology. It's about hiring a realtor who utilizes that technology. So my first real class was called Up in Smoke, and that dealt with working in the marijuana industry. We all know that Tuesday's a vote, and we really don't know how it's going to turn out. But it was interesting to listen, nationally about what's happening. We also got some insight from Canada, who now, of course, it's legal in Canada. So it's kind of interesting to learn new things, to listen to how other places are dealing with those cash transactions and dealing with the marijuana industry. And honestly, we have a lot to learn. But this is a great place to do it because you're looking at a national venue of what's happening out there, not just what's happening in our little Lenawee County or in the state of Michigan.
And my second session had to deal with something I've been thinking about getting into, and that's commercial real estate. The first session I went to had to deal with the 10 best strategies for commercial agents. Just kind of giving me a little insight in that type of business, and now I just need to make the decision on if I'm going to move forward with that or not.
Yeah, I think that's a great opportunity. So this just gives you a little perspective to dive in and see what's going on. Absolutely. So my second session was really coloring outside of the box was the name of the class. And there's always great classes on utilizing marketing. And I thought it was great when he quoted Wayne Gretzky, and he said, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And truly our goal, and as we listen and we learn this weekend, is really to make your customer experience number one, to make sure that we're meeting your needs, exceeding your expectations, so that when you think of real estate, you think of Living in Lenawee Realty and the Montalvo team.
Absolutely. So my last session today was on videos and doing more videos to better serve our clients' needs, just like doing a listing video and getting their property out there in front of everybody so they can see what it looks like and hopefully write an offer on it.
Right. It's kind of like doing these Saturday spotlights. So we decided we'd spotlight ourselves, but we've got some great things coming up. We've booked our next 2, one new company, one that's kind of moved. So I look forward to those coming up as well. And these videos are really fun to do. And, we're a little nervous all the time, but that's okay. So we finished up by going into the expo. It's just a huge room of every vendor you could ever expect to want to meet in the real estate industry. And so that's always exciting. I think we made it through maybe an eighth of it in the hour that we were there. So we'll be back at the expo looking for nice, fun things and learning new tools as well. And then tonight we get to go to a Power Brokers dinner and reception. So we'll be meeting with power brokers throughout the United States and internationally, Canada and internationally. And we look forward to sharing those ideas and learning more so that we can be the best real estate agents and best represent you. So from Boston, Massachusetts, ready, set, go. We look forward to be back in Michigan, but we appreciate you watching our videos. Have a great Saturday. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.